against Brazil.
Well, what an occasion for these two sets of players. A chance to be world champions. Let's hope the game matches the atmosphere. It should be an absolute cracker. I can't wait for this to start.
Lionel Messi. That's useful play. Fernandes. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. So this is it for Argentina. World Cup winners in 1978 and 1986. Runners-up in 1930, 1990 and 8 years ago in 2014. Are they going to do it here in 2022? What a big night for them.
Well, it's a massive night. And when you talk about World Cup finals, I always go back to 1978 as a great occasion. Ticker tape in Buenos Aires. The kick-off delayed because one of the Netherlands players had a cast on his arm. Mario Kempes, brilliant player. Ozzy Ardiles. That was Argentina at their best. Can they reproduce that sort of form here today? I think they can.
Neymar. On the ball, Richarlison. Neymar. Here's Rafinha. Return to Neymar. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Well, in every football generation, there's a player who stands above mere mortals, and Lionel Messi falls in that category.
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
And the emphasis is on creativity. Rafinha. Excellent passing. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Messi. Here's Alvarez. Rafinha. Eder Militao. Well, can they open up the defence here? Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Nahuel Molina. Fernandes. Lionel Messi. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Neymar. De Paul. Going well. But the danger averted for now. Vinicius Junior. Richarlison is with Vinicius Junior. Brazil couldn't retain possession. Messi. And players waiting in the centre. Paqueta. Here's Rafinha. Richarlison. Paqueta. On the ball, Richarlison. Lucas Paqueta. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Casemiro. Now with Richarlison. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. Nahuel Molina. Otamendi has it. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Danilo is with Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. This looks threatening. And how about that for a save? And Neymar. Oh yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say, this is a very good volley. His technique is absolutely perfect.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Fernandes. And a creative look about this. Oh, great defending. Alexis McAllister. Here's Alvarez. Can he put it away? That is a tackle and a half. Rafinha. Oh, lovely ball. A real opening now. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Not away completely. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. McAllister. Molina. Promising attack this. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Oh, the equaliser! Just what they needed. And the dream remains very much alive.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So back underway following the equaliser. Rafinha. And Brazil in a position of menace. Neymar. Can they forge ahead? Able to get his body in the way. Alvarez. Well read to win possession back. Casemiro. And Neymar. Now with Paqueta. Neymar. On to Casemiro. Could take the lead. Read it well. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Dangerous looking through ball. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. A glorious chance. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Marcos Acuna. But into the keeper's gloves. Rafinha. Now with Paqueta. Well, he's got past his man. Oh, a goal to give them the lead. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So there we have it, 2-1. Oh, he's given us away. Neymar. Here's Rafinha. Paqueta, putting his body on the line. Casemiro, can he make it count? He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Marcos Acuna. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Spot on with that tackle. Danilo. Vinicius Junior. Now Casemiro. Moving into the advanced position. And he takes it on. And just putting it over the top. It doesn't get any more tension-packed than this. The 2022 FIFA World Cup final. Hello and welcome to a contest of colossal meaning. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely and getting across to stop it. And a short corner, let's see. Martinez. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Neymar. Fred. Neymar. Just not looking confident in possession. Rodrigo de Paul. And slipped through beautifully. Is this the moment? Could be. And it's in! We've just witnessed the first goal of this 2022 World Cup final. One to savour.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
And Brazil get the ball rolling once more. How will they react to this setback? Di Maria. Ball with Danilo. Neymar. Fred with it. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Vinicius Junior, magnificent defending. Di Maria. Now with Messi. Determined defending. Now, plenty of space for Brazil to attack. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Rodrigo de Paul. Nahuel Molina. De Paul. Could cross it in here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Fred. It's with Vinicius Junior. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Paredes. Now with Messi. Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. Well, it might still work out for them. Danger averted for now.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
Rafinha. Well, possibilities inside the box. Casemiro. This could square the game. Able to get his body in the way. Martinez. Giovanni Lo Celso. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Oh, nice ball. Vinicius. Now with Alexandro. Casemiro. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Lo Celso. Di Maria now. Vinicius Junior. Fred. Now with Neymar. Great defending. It has to be. Off the post and back in play. Big chance to get them on terms. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Vinicius. On to Fred. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Lionel Messi. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Oh, big opportunity! And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Let's have a look at the replay. What a through ball this is by Di Maria. But I don't think the keeper should be beaten at his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
Goal.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again.
Number 22, Lautaro Martinez.
Marquinhos. Paqueta. Fred. Now with Vinicius Junior. Must be. Oh, he's blocked it. Chance maybe. And problem solved for now. Lionel Messi. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Really effective shielding under pressure. Martinez. And here he is, Lionel Messi. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay. What a pass this is from Martinez. But when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
Goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Paredes. Rodrigo de Paul. Now with Messi. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Thiago Silva. Casemiro. Here's Rafinha. Untidy on the ball. Breaking at pace. All hands on deck. Well, fizzling out, but they still have the ball. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Vinicius Junior. And giving the ball away. They had to react, and did. And really pressing their opponents. Paredes. And successfully cut out. Might really be able to trouble them here. Casemiro. Casemiro lost the ball. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, it petered out. Lionel Messi. Oh, a vital interception. Neymar. Thiago Silva. Here is Fred. Casemiro. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Lo Celso. Di Maria now. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Argentina doing well to regain possession. Now can they counter clinically? Di Maria. Very quick thinking there. Rafinha. Neymar. Paredes. This looks promising. Keeper did his job to begin with. Thiago Silva's block. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, the midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front player's movement has been excellent.
And whipped into the box. Under pressure, can he do it? And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And they need to get tighter here. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And possession given away. And a goal kick is the outcome. An alert intervention. Di Maria. The ball with Martinez. Messi. Danger here as he runs at them. A good and fair challenge. Fred. Casemiro. Well, not a bad plan of action, but through to the goalkeeper it goes. De Paul. Messi. Now with Martinez. It's there for him. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Fired over by Messi. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Lucas Paqueta. Neymar. Ball with Danilo. Return to Neymar. Will he find the net? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Di Maria is with Paredes. And that pass could be troublesome. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? A fine reading of the situation. Martinez. Di Maria. Di Maria cutting inside. Lionel Messi. Now with Paredes. Di Maria. Now Messi. Still looking to get the shot off. Neymar. Fred. Neymar. And back with Vinicius. Determined defending. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here's the replay, and sometimes when you're being pressed high up the field, you have to go that little bit longer and not play out through the thirds, and that's what they tried to do here. They had their pocket picked, and suddenly they find the ball in the back of the net.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. And that'll be a Brazil ball. Paqueta. And read perfectly by Otamendi. Rodrigo de Paul. Teammates available. Paredes. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Vinicius Junior. On to Paqueta. Back to Neymar. Can he find the angle? Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. That is how to apply the pressure. Unable to keep the ball. Rafinha. And the pass overhit. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Well, you have to say Lionel Messi has been at his superb best up to now. Not, Stuart, that we should be too surprised about that.
Well, he's been brilliant today. His skill, his movement, his goals. What a good performance. And he's not finished just yet.
Giovanni Lo Celso. Really effective shielding under pressure. Lo Celso. Determined defending. Could be a chance to break here. They need to get bodies back. Well, it petered out. And Neymar. And here's Fred. Paqueta. It's with Paredes. Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Paredes. And cleared away over the byline. And a corner kick to come. And now the delivery. Not the best clearance. Might be dangerous. A good and fair challenge. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Martinez. Neymar. Alexandro now. Back to Neymar. Alexandro. Well, nicely cut out. Martinez. Shot attempted. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score.
22, Lautaro Martinez.
Well, not cleared away completely. Superbly read and executed. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. Messi. So now a corner. Let's see about the delivery. Will it be? And quite simply wide of the target. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. And teammates around him. Throw in for Brazil. Paredes. Now Romero with it. Rodrigo de Paul. And Messi in full control of the ball here. Di Maria. Chance for Di Maria. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Is this the moment? So back in business, the ball is rolling again. Brazil's difficulties there for all to see in the first half. How do they respond now? And Neymar, superb block. Neymar, here's Alexandro. Textbook defending inside the box. Messi. Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. It's a perfect challenge. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Paredes. Is it going to be? And they bought themselves a bit of time. That is a splendid goal from Angel Di Maria. He's just so cool in front of goal.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Fred. Neymar. He's in control of the situation. Really good interception. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Paredes. De Paul. A glorious chance. Well, driven fiercely against the frame of the goal.
Well, he struck it well enough, but that has to go down as a big miss.
Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Has the strength to hang on to it. Thiago Silva. There to win it back. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Casemiro. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Perfectly positioned to take it away. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Di Maria. Oh, splendid skill. Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. Fred with it. Neymar. Casemiro. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Lo Celso. Di Maria. On to Martinez. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Casemiro. In position here to protect the ball. Danilo. Now Casemiro. And out of play it goes. Disappointing pass. So a personnel change then. Di Maria. The ball with Martinez. Back to Di Maria. And it might be. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Fred. Casemiro. Fred with it. Neymar. Richarlison. Here's Vinicius Junior. Back with Richarlison. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Corner kick played in. Well, not quite accurate enough.
Well, his movement was good, he attacked it well, but he just got underneath it.
And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Fred. Marquinhos. Here's Rafinha. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. It could be splendid defending. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Shielding the ball superbly. In position. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, as you can see, he just couldn't get enough on it. He'll be frustrated with that one.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match.
Number 22, Lautaro
Well, we're into the final half hour.
Martinez.
Casemiro. He continues his run. And Neymar. Will he find the net? Vinicius. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Lionel Messi. De Paul. Now with Messi. Rodrigo De Paul. Messi. Still could put it away. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Jesus. Fred. Rafinha. Strong play here. Oh, surely. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Di Maria. Di Maria with that piece of hold-up play, waiting for attacking help. Paredes. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Goal for Argentina.
Thiago Silva. On the ball, Richarlison. Neymar. Vinicius Junior has the strength to hang on to it. And the danger cleared. Casemiro. Here's Vinicius Junior. Well, strong play here. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Fired in by Neymar. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Lionel Messi. Paredes. Can he make it count? And Thiago Silva knows a thing or two about blocking. He's protecting it well. Spot on with that tackle. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Well, the pass not finding its target. Giovanni Lo Celso. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Individual brilliance. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And taking it away. Marquinhos. Neymar. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Well, thumped clear. And Neymar. Superb stop. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Richarlison. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Time for a change then. And out for a throw-in. The pass could have been better. So a personnel change then. Richarlison. Well, that pass easy on the eye. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and then he makes the finish look so easy, taking it around the goalkeeper before slotting it home. It's a lovely goal.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. And Neymar in position here to protect the ball. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Rodrigo de Paul. It's with Dybala. Martinez. Now Messi. And he stopped them in their tracks. Richarlison. Well, the counter chance looks very real. But really sticking to their task defensively. Paredes. Rodrigo de Paul. The ball with Martinez. Martinez. And he read it well, intercepting it. De Paul. Messi. And here he is, Lionel Messi. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here it is again, and he's just passed that into the net. That's a very good finish, you have to say.
Goal for Argentina. Number 10, Lionel
Rafinha. On the ball, Richarlison. Fabinho. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. It's a perfect challenge. Rodrigo de Paul. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, we can see it again now, and it all starts with the pass over the top. It takes out so many defenders, and the volley is struck so cleanly, which shows just how good his technique is. That's a top-class finish.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
22. Lautaro.
Using his physical strength to shield it. Fabinho. Casemiro. Now Casemiro. Might be able to produce from this position. Danilo. Has the strength to hang on to it. Vinicius. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Will it happen for them? Fabinho. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Messi. Giovanni Lo Celso. Messi. It's with Paredes. Dybala. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Neymar doing the shielding, waiting now for support. Rafinha. Really effective shielding under pressure. And it's gone over the line. Lo Celso. De Paul. Messi. And clears the danger. Five minutes left for play, and all pretty decisive. Oh, skipping away. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here's the replay, and I have to say, the keeper's got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
De Paul. Now Romero with it. Rodriguez. Oh, managing to beat him. And diving to thwart him. And played short. Using his strength to shield the ball. Martinez. Spot on with that tackle. Good physical play. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Now what can they do from here? Oh, surely. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Physically strong and secure on the ball. Dybala. Well, showing good defensive judgment. De Paul. Strong play here. Dybala purposefully shielding the ball superbly. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
They favoured a short one here. Superbly read and executed. Fabinho is with Vinicius Junior. Well, they know they need to stop him. He's protecting it well. And a goal kick is the outcome. Otamendi. And it's with Rodriguez. Martinez. A good and fair challenge. Jesus. And Neymar. Romero. Here's Marcos Acuna. Dybala. Giovanni Lo Celso. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. It should be! And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, they've given him too much space. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Dybala. Now with Messi. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Martinez. Can he put it in? Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Who can they pick out? Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And there goes the final whistle. For the third time in history, Argentina have won the World Cup.
And I have to say, Derek, they've been the best team in the tournament. There's no doubt about that.
Argentina, world champions. They did it in 1978 and 1986. They've done it again in 2022, Stuart.
Well, this is the pinnacle of any footballer's career, and what a night it's been for these players and the coaching staff and, of course, the fans.
Shielding the ball superbly. In position. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. Fred. Rafinha. Strong play here. Oh, surely. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Richarlison. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. De Paul. Messi. And here he is, Lionel Messi. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just a chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Oh, skipping away. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. And there it is, a goal, but will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the... Hello and welcome to a contest of colossal meaning. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely. It's Brazil versus Argentina, and a really good diving stop. They take it short. Fred. Marquinhos. And it's in! We've just witnessed the first goal of this 2022 World Cup final. 1 to savour.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Good physical play. Thiago Silva. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Fred. This is Thiago Silva. And he read it superbly. Casemiro. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Now keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Rafinha. Danilo. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Paredes. Di Maria likes to get on the ball, and he has teammates to pass it to. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Casemiro. Fred. Here's Rafinha. Oh, a smart stop. Fired in by Neymar. Not away completely. Applying vigorous pressure. Marquinhos. And return to Vinicius. A good and fair challenge. Out of play for an Argentina throw. Otamendi. Paredes, and they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close, it was a decent effort, just need to keep plugging away now, and surely the goal will come.
And a throw-in for Argentina. Martinez has the strength to hang on to it. Is it going to be? Oh dear, oh dear. Opportunity squandered, Stuart.
Well, what a chance that was for the equaliser. You don't get too many better than that.
Encouraging move this from Brazil. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Di Maria. Couldn't keep it. Martinez. Neymar. Paqueta. And now having a go. Superb block. Elects to go short. Neymar. Well shown inside. Fred! And still danger here. And thumped away. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. This looks threatening. Touched onto the woodwork. Oh, again the play with the goal. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at his reaction to the initial shot. He's so sharp. He deserves that goal.
So 2-0 now. He's in behind. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. And he has options available. Making sure it didn't get past him. Rodrigo de Paul. Now with Messi. Chance to do damage. Firing it in. Couldn't quite hang on. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. And foul it is then. Danilo. On to Paqueta. An effective challenge. Vinicius Junior. This is Thiago Silva. A creative look about this. And space to cross it. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Di Maria. And unable to keep possession. Messi. No possibilities in the centre. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. And using his body to good effect. Fred. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Lionel Messi. And using his strength to shield the ball. Might be dangerous. Messi. Now with Paredes, and keeping it out. Well, the referee took note of the earlier infringement, and a booking it is now. Short corner taken. Martinez. Just made sure nothing came of that. Lionel Messi. Strong hand on that one. Vinicius Junior. Encouraging move this from Brazil. Fred, can they convert? Spectacular save, top-class goalkeeping. Di Maria. Marcos Acuna. Martinez. Could reduce the deficit. And he does! There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Well, fine use of the ball. Vinicius. That's all they can conjure for now. He has teammates around him. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Played in there. Possession changing hands. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. A chance to whip it in. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Great pressure to win the ball back. Argentina will get the throw in. Otamendi. Chance to do damage. Paredes. On to Di Maria. And hunting for his second goal. Denied, however.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's been on great form today. That was another good effort.
They take it short. Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
Rafinha. On to Paquetá. Well, failure to keep the ball by Argentina. There could be trouble here. He's already been cautioned. And Neymar. And the body in the way. Vinicius. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Alexandro. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, foul play, says the referee. Paquetá. Now with Casemiro. And can they make one of these passes count? He'll take this on. Well, after that attempt, gobbled up by the keeper. Fred. Can't miss, surely. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Lo Celso. De Paul. Lionel Messi. Takes it on. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Short corner favoured. Could pull one back here. Excellent block by Thiago Silva. Di Maria. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Danilo. It's a corner. Fired in by Neymar. Well, it still could be dangerous. And Neymar. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Romero. They've lost it. Neymar. options for Di Maria. But really sticking to their task defensively. Rafinha. Neymar. And he takes it away. Alexandro. No advantage with them. Referee says play on. Messi. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Stoppage in play and a chance for the referee to go back and retrospectively hand out a yellow card. Well, a short corner here. Nicely timed tackle. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Danilo. And return to Fred. Determined block. It's Neymar's corner. Well, in fairness, not the greatest of headers. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. De Paul. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? Well, fine reading of the situation. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And Neymar. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Still could be dangerous. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Nahuel Molina. Well, he's given us away. Vinicius Junior. A glorious chance. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
He has teammates around him. Fred, can he take advantage? Fred, he's got to score! And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. The delivery from Neymar. Well, not cleared away completely. Silva. A really top-notch piece of defending. Well, that is how to play advantage. Casemiro. Good technique displayed. Paqueta. Fred! A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
And the ball is rolling again. Brazil really starting to accelerate away here. Marcos Acuna. That's really good and effective physical play. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. And that is going to be a free kick. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And a really good diving stop. Fred. And it's in! We've just witnessed the first goal of this 2022... Fred. Oh, a smart stop. Touched onto the woodwork. Oh, again the frame of the goal. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. Messi. And keeping it out. Well, the referee took note. Martinez. Could reduce the deficit. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Paqueta. And using his strength to shield the ball. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Really good challenge. Rafinha. Struggling to get it away. Vinicius Junior. Putting his body on the line. Martinez. He's using his strength to good effect. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. And that will be a corner. They take it short. Di Maria. Very clever read. Casemiro. Using his strength to shield the ball. Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Nahuel Molina. And he read it well, intercepting it. Alexandro. Vinicius. And thwarted there, following the cross. Messi. And they deal with the threat this time. And he was in the right place to intercept. Really good attacking play. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Strong play here. Opportunity. And now he must score. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Number 22, Lautaro Martinez.
Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Not really the ideal clearance. And strong play here. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Delightful pass. Danilo. Paqueta. Has eyes for goal. Reading it well. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt.
Well, Brazil have bossed the possession, as you can see, and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Needs to tread carefully. Paredes. Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Marcos Acuna. Getting the ball forward. Martinez. Paredes. Chance to reduce the arrears. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect. And then the finish from Messi demonstrates his ability to make the right run at the right time. What a good goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Good strength to keep the ball. Encouraging move this from Brazil. That's really good and effective physical play. Keeping the ball moving. Fred. Well, possibilities in the centre. Casemiro. On to Paqueta. Can he make it count? Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Well, he's lost it. Danilo. He could pick out a teammate. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Fred. And unable to keep the ball. Danilo. Back with Casemiro. And Neymar. Well, the keeper committed himself. And the substitution will occur now. Over it comes. Defensive excellence there. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Dybala. Here's Marcos Acuna. Moving forward effectively. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. But it is a yellow card for accumulation of offences.
Well, it was only a matter of time. He's been on the edge for quite a while now.
Danilo. Could cross it in here. Danilo. Neymar. In position here to protect the ball. Well, visionary passing. Otamendi getting in the way. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. Paredes. It's with Dybala. Giovanni Lo Celso. Paredes. On to Martinez. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
Marquinhos. Ball with Danilo. Rafinha. Options in the centre. Real chance. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Paredes. And a timely intervention. Vinicius Junior. Crossing opportunity. So a throw in here. Nahuel Molina. Marcos Acuna. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. And players waiting in the centre. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, it nearly worked out. And a fine interception. Brazil now in a potentially dangerous position. And in the perfect position to read it. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Martinez. The cross is on. Determined defending. Fabinho. Lucas Paqueta. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Really closing him down. Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Rodrigo de Paul. Dybala. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. And read perfectly by Otamendi. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Thiago Silva. Casemiro. Fluency of movement. Paqueta. And a long way out here. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Lionel Messi. Good strength to keep the ball. De Paul. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Paqueta. Let's fly here. Oh, goodness gracious me. It's a special, special goal from miles out.
Well, here it is again, and wow, just take a look at this. He's absolutely nailed this one. What a strike that is from distance.
He's protecting it effectively. Paredes. De Paul. It's with Paredes. Lionel Messi. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. In position here to protect the ball. Oh, but they've lost it now. Now can they counter clinically? They need to get bodies back. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. It's a good-looking ball in behind, and able to close down the shots. Paqueta. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Vinicius Junior. Now Eder Militao. Might it be Gabriel Jesus? Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Paredes. De Paul. Really getting stuck in. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Fabinho. But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Substitution time it is here. Lo Celso. Dybala. Martinez. It might be on for them. Delightful pass. The end product just wasn't there. Paqueta. Well, not a great ball played in. And possession ceded by Argentina. Paqueta. Firing it in. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Well, 5 minutes remaining, but you just feel this is over already. Can he find the right pass? Paqueta. Very quick thinking there. Dybala. Good work to regain possession. Richarlison. Promising sequence. Danilo. And strong play here. They've lost it. Really effective shielding under pressure. Fabinho. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Fabinho. Doing well to keep possession. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Lo Celso. It's with Dybala. Lionel Messi. Using his physical strength to shield it. And given away. Wonderful vision from Lionel Messi. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
So the corner played into the box. And to take it away. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? But really sticking to their task defensively. And the referee blows for a foul. That's really good and effective physical play. Now, options are plenty. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Rodrigo de Paul. And it's with Rodriguez. De Paul. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Eder Militao. Now with Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Beautifully disguised ball. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. Really good attacking play. Well, got there in the end. That's the important thing. Martinez. Rodriguez. Rodrigo de Paul. And he takes it away. Magnificent reaction. With play having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Not all that convincing defensively. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. This looks threatening. Richarlison. Spot on with that tackle. Marcos Acuna. De Paul. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Happy to take on the shot. And the body in the way. And the referee brings this final to an end. For the first time in 20 years, Brazil are world champions once more.
Well, no surprise there, Derek. Brazil have been brilliant and they fully deserve this trophy.
Hello and welcome to a contest of colossal meaning. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely. It's Brazil versus Argentina. Oh, and nearly on target, not quite though.
Yeah, very nearly, but the goalkeeper had it covered. It wasn't really a great effort.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson begins in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Lucas Paqueta in central midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Neymar. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Must score! And the keeper more than equal to it. And the short option preferred. Paredes. Now Messi. A deft clearance. Giving it a try. Able to get a body in the way. Martinez. Lo Celso. Martinez. Timely intervention. The Argentina first team. Emilio Martinez is the goalkeeper. Angel Di Maria starts with Lionel Messi in the wide midfield positions. And leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. Can he play it in? And you need your defender to take charge. Well, you might say history speaks for Brazil. On 7 occasions, they've
Can he finish it, Derek?
Oh, there's the goal! There's the opener! How about that?
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Di Maria. Well, possibilities in the centre. It might still be problematic. Chance maybe. Excellent block by Thiago Silva. And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
Regained possession. Oh, he's through here. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Otamendi. De Paul. Martinez. Now Messi. Martinez. Now with Paredes. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And he's through here. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. But I think the keeper has made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it shouldn't go in at that near post.
And the ball is rolling again. Brazil really starting to accelerate away here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Oh, the threat is there. The end product just wasn't there. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Well, now in a dangerous position. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Di Maria. It's a splendid through ball from Neymar. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Di Maria. He's taken on his opponents here. Martinez. On to Di Maria. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Well, there we have it, the first yellow card of the game.
And he's going to have to be careful now. There's a long time to go here.
Well, the free kick taken, but saved easily by the keeper. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. And support available. Paqueta. Back to Fred. And read perfectly by Otamendi. Making progress. Casemiro. Well, the shot more than decent. It had power, just couldn't find the target. Casemiro, not troubling the keeper. Paredes. And he saw the situation developing. Tremendous ball played through. That's all they can conjure for now. Paredes. De Paul. Otamendi has it. Nahuel Molina. Otamendi. Paredes. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, great vision. And given away. Paredes. On to Martinez. Not to be this time. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Defenders need to cover. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Martinez. And take it away. Paredes. Nahuel Molina. Difficult to stop him. Martinez. And the keeper more than equal to it. Short corner taken. Lionel Messi. Gives it a go. Oh, really close. Just over the top. Thiago Silva. And tidily played. Oh, that's a really good run. And blocked for now. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, perfect contact, and a brilliant finish. Top stuff.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And this situation could be dangerous. Messi. Di Maria. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Good-looking sequence. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Fred. Oh, he looks threatening. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Lo Celso. It's with Paredes. Di Maria. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Well, the free kick needed to be a lot better than that. Straight into the wall. Lost possession. Vinicius Junior. Giovanni Lo Celso. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Marquinhos. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, excellent diving stop. Well, the short corner routine. And Neymar. And return to Vinicius. Fred. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Molina. On to Messi. Clean challenge. Fred. It's with Vinicius Junior. Not the best clearance. Danger averted for now. Good looking pass. Now sliding in field. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed. And what about the finish? With such control and technique, that could have gone anywhere, but not with his skill. It's a great goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Di Maria keeps going. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Di Maria. It is to be a throw-in. Di Maria. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Breaking at pace. Can they keep it going? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Di Maria. Just not looking confident in possession. Di Maria. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Paqueta. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Rodrigo de Paul. Giovanni Lo Celso. De Paul. The ball with Martinez. Good looking ball. Marcos Acuna. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Rafinha. Can he find the right pass? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Di Maria. Here's Marcos Acuna. Terrific block. Martinez. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Fred. Well read to win possession back. Now, what does Di Maria have in store for the defenders? Marcos Acuna. De Paul. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Neymar. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, Neymar's cross was always going to be threatening, but I don't think the keeper should be beaten at his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. De Paul. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Messi. On to Paredes. Can they convert? Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Casemiro. This is Thiago Silva. Fred. Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. And blocked for now. Molina. The ball with Martinez. Now, options are plenty. But quick thinking defensively. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And Neymar. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Short corner it is. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Fred. Back with Casemiro. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Lo Celso. It's with Paredes. Martinez. Casemiro acquitting himself magnificently to win it back. Well, very effective play in possession. Paqueta. Fred with it. And Brazil losing the ball. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Nahuel Molina. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Martinez. Now with Paredes. Giving it a try. Oh, it's gone in! A significant deflection, leaving the keeper flummoxed.
Well, as you can see, he gets a bit lucky here. The deflection just had the keeper wrong-footed, but he won't worry about that.
Goal for Argentina.
Thiago Silva. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Oh, he's through here. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! And he's through here. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class! Now sliding in field. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Can he find the right pass? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Now with Paredes. Giving it a try. Oh, it's gone in! A significant Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. And strong play here. That's useful play. But the danger averted for now. Lucas Paqueta. But a crucial intervention inside the box. Shielding the ball superbly. Di Maria. Here's Marcos Acuna. Paredes. And take it away. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Vinicius. They've regained possession. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. And that was a very fine read. Difficult player to stop, Casemiro. Danilo. Now Casemiro. And it might be. Still possibilities. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
Well, they can't exhale just yet. Here they come again. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Romero. Giovanni Lo Celso. Paredes. On to Martinez. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Nice looking pass. Neymar using his strength to shield the ball. Strength and control, a big part of his game. But just like that, possession changes hands. He's using his strength to good effect. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Paqueta. Really good interception. Martinez. Di Maria. Breaking at pace. Di Maria. Tremendous block. Chance to attack using width. And using his strength to shield the ball. Oh, but they've lost it now. Well, they've given him too much space. Can he finish this? The crossbar got in the way. Nahuel Molina. Marcos Acuna. He's protecting it well. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Getting in there to intercept. Casemiro. Romero. Here's Marcos Acuna. Well, great read there to intercept. Vinicius Junior. And support available. Alexandro. On to Fred. The inside route looking promising. And it's come off the keeper. Well, that's the end of that for now. And successfully cut out. Danilo. Now Neymar. Fred. Nicely timed tackle. Di Maria. Here's Marcos Acuna. Di Maria now. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. A deft clearance. Well, we're into the final half hour. Difficult to stop him. Good strength to keep the ball. Casemiro. And no way through. Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. In the right place to cut out the pass. Neymar. And fed forwards. And he knows he must thump it away. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Lionel Messi. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Possession lost. Vinicius Junior. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Oh, a vital interception. Thiago Silva. Here is Fred. Fred. He's in control of the situation. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Nahuel Molina. It's with Paredes. Lo Celso. Marcos Acuna. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. But just like that, possession changes hands. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Now, options are plenty. Jesus. Couldn't keep it. Paredes. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Rodrigo de Paul. Molina. Going well. Messi. On to Martinez. He's given us away. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Jesus. And he has options available. The supporters want to see him have a go. Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. De Paul. Giovanni Lo Celso. Messi. Oh, a goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it?
Well, as the replay shows us, that will be classed as an own goal. He's a bit unlucky there.
Well, strong play here. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Vinicius. And back with Alexandro. Using his strength to shield the ball. Gabriel Jesus. They've given it away. Giovanni Lo Celso. De Paul. Martinez. And did well to keep hold of it. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Neymar. And he takes it on. Quite possibly a yellow card as the flow was stopped. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Well, the execution there rather went awry.
Well, Derek, the less said about that, the better, I think.
De Paul. He successfully cut out. Paredes. Marcos Acuna. Is this the moment? And the ball is loose. And thumped away. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Martinez. Vinicius Junior. Good physical play. Paqueta. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Paqueta. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And it's Gabriel Jesus. On to Casemiro. And using his strength to shield the ball. Vinicius! Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Paredes. Martinez. Dybala. An unforced error, you've got to say. That's the kind of shielding play. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Paredes. On to Messi. Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. Well read to win possession back. Guimarães. Vinicius Junior. Neymar thrives on running at defenders. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Martinez. Now with Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Fred. Fred. Well, he really read that brilliantly. De Paul. Messi. Strong play here. Lionel Messi. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Eder Militao. Physically strong and secure on the ball. And very deftly cut out. Paredes. Rodrigo de Paul. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Paqueta. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Dybala. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range he should be scoring, and he knows it.
We're inside the final 5 minutes. My goodness, this has not been close at all. Losing possession. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Neymar. And back with Vinicius. And Neymar. Oh, and this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place.